Alright, what's up, worldwide family? Good morning, good morning, good morning. I am on my way to the post office, hopefully by 12 o'clock. That's when they close. Today is Saturday. Now, that being said, I left out. It said it was an 18-minute trip. It's in the next town. 18-minute trip, and I had 18 minutes to do it. Now, I've gained a minute on the GPS, but we are running so freaking close on this, and these people need to move. I think as long as we push hard, this one has a tendency to stay open literally a minute or two late. Now, that being said, I hope that don't come to bite me in the butt. Regardless, I am going to this next town over anyways in order to pick up a 2-foot wide Lazy Susan that in my head I envisioned for my photo booth, so I don't have to keep turning and rotating the packages as much. I think it'll come in handy where I can keep the camera at a good angle while I flip it, that kind of deal. I may be wrong. In my mind, ultimately, I think I want a slow motorized one. That way I can just sit back and chick, right? But either way, I think this will test drive that thought process for me, and I'm getting it for like 20 bucks. It's new, but it's one of those busted box kind of deals. A friend of mine, another reseller, I say friend, I used to work with him. He used to work with my company, and we had gained a friendship of sorts. I mean, it's not like we talk every day or anything like that, but I know him, he knows me, and long story short, now he actually is a very successful, I say very, I guess everything's in perspective, right? But he does well at reselling on Facebook Marketplace, which is crazy because I buy things on Facebook Marketplace, but I really don't sell a whole lot. I have sold a few things. Actually, I've sold a few things that would not have necessarily been profitable on eBay when you think about all the shipping and everything else. I have sold some car seats. I sold a microwave, brand new in box. I bought it for 15, sold it for 40. Not too bad. In case y'all are new to the channel, I'm sorry. I normally go into this a little bit. I go by Jimmy Flippin' Deals here on YouTube, and I am a part-time reseller who is currently on vacation from work, doing the most I can to prepare for Q4, which, although you can't see it in here, I've been making steady progress. All the sporting goods are listed that I told you about. I also have gone through a considerable amount that's on the back porch, which is nice, under an awning in totes, it's all safe and whatnot. But either way, went through a good percentage of that. I had dug into the front seat quite a bit. I have that. Hopefully in the next few days I will continue to eliminate more and more of this. I know several $100 worth went up yesterday. Several, I mean, we're talking $500, $600, $700 went up yesterday onto the sides, which is decent. Not the best thing I would have liked, but the majority of it's clothing. I mean, in all reality, I look at about a 25% margin. So if I list 1,000, that means I made $250 for the day. Relative. Still got to package everything up, but that's listing while I'm packaging, so it all ultimately works out. It is hard to do that. It is hard to list $1,000 in clothing in a day, and some things I make more. It's just a rough estimate. But anyway, so I didn't quite hit that margin. But at any rate, like I say, $500-$600 worth. So that was nice. Had decent amount of sales yesterday. Nothing huge, but all in all, about $60 profit for the day. So that's not a horrible thing. Consider I'm on vacation and getting paid too. No, but in all reality, it could have been better, but it could definitely be a lot worse. And the stuff is getting put through. I have picked up a lot of clothing because that's what's been available. So that stuff does bring money, not great money. It's not meat. What do you call that? It's not the, oh well, it's not the icing on top of the cake, but it still definitely pays the bills. I've sold some things in the last 24 hours that I bought for $1 and sold at 18. If I can do that a few times a day, if I could do that 10 times a day, in all honesty, that'd be perfect. So for this stage in my company. So I hope that I make it to this place. Let me see. I got a low tire. I didn't tell y'all. The sensor went off. It said 27 pounds when I first started. It says 28 now. So I guess as things are getting warmed up, it's holding, to say the least. So hopefully it'll continue to do that, and we'll make it where we're going, right? Oh goodness, back to 27. It's right on the edge, and I am going 90, so I hope I don't blow it. But I get some air when I get to this post office. I didn't mean to cut it this short, but I woke up and had I had planned on definitely taking what I had packaged up last night, into this morning before I went to bed, and then I woke up and I had 3 more orders that I tried to push into this mail cycle too, because if not, they're sitting, and I'd rather my customers have their packages rolling to them. That I got one that's got 1 day priority shipping to Kennendale. I believe it's Kennendale, Texas. Anyway, that's a 1 day shipment. If I can pop it into the mail today, they'll have it by Monday, rather than it not rolling till Monday night. No matter what you deposit on Mondays, it does, or throughout the week, it doesn't start rolling till the evening. So hopefully I'm getting it to them days quicker than what they would have it normally. Goodness. Just a few miles from there, and I really don't know if I'm gonna get there. But like I said, either way, I got to pick up that Lazy Susan. Maybe I should have not pushed for the last few items, but that's okay. We're gotta keep pushing, right? I mean, that's how I achieve more than I normally would. Is just keep pushing. So at any rate, regardless. What has changed, whether I make it to the post office or not, those packages are already done. Where if I would have said no, I'll catch them when I get back, they wouldn't have been done yet. So it forced me to rush, forced me to get done, and that's a win. And just a couple more miles, and we are there. Don't know what time it is with all this camera stuff going on. Easy, baby. Easy. So, baby. Good grief. She's all, let's do this. And I'm like 2 foot from somebody's bumper. Not really, but you know what I'm saying. Anyways. I appreciate y'all joining me. I don't mean to slow down about this trip, but it's kind of like every moment is kicking. So, like I said, many advancements on the website. I know, or at least for Jamestown, not necessarily that you can see when you do it, because a lot of them are drafts. I haven't taken the time to upload the pictures onto my site, in all honesty, because they're selling on the other site so quick. I don't even need to take the time for the pictures. Now that being said, the description side of it, I have noticed that I can go ahead and knock that out fairly quickly, which will speed me up later. That way I don't have to go back in and that lane ended. This construction changes things on a regular basis. All right, we're almost there. Anyway, like I said, things are selling before I can even get them on to my website, which, if you don't know, is www.jamestown.trading.com. There is at this moment visible over 500 different items, ranging from tools to toys, underwear to shoes, you name it, and I try to sell it. So, matter of fact, I had a lady yesterday at the place where I drop my mail during the week, and she said, "You just sell everything, don't you?" I said, "Yeah, pretty much," because I was dropping off some bathroom exhaust fans right next to some hand moisturizer. It definitely works out for me. It works out for the customers. I did have somebody in my life last year when I was first getting started. They said, "Well, you sell such a random collection of junk." And I'm sure they meant junk in the nicest words, because I don't sell junk, I sell new stuff predominantly. And I said, "Well, you know, if you think about Walmart, they sell a wide variety of stuff." And she said, "You're not Walmart." And I looked back at her and I said, "Not yet." Not yet, but I'm getting close. No, I'm not getting close as far as Walmart is, but I'm just saying, as far as the variety of selection, I am getting a lot more than I have than I did last year for sure. All right, guys, let's see how this works. We are coming around the corner. Coming around the corner with it. Oh, excuse me. Little too much there. Maybe not enough. I don't know. Let's try it again. No, I'm not going to do it. I'll save your ears. Let's see if we can fly through these stop signs. Waste half a tank of gas getting here. It's not true, but you know what I'm saying. So I'll put you on pause and let you know if I made it or not, whether they shut down early or whether people have kept them a little late. So we'll see how that goes. We'll pull right up here, front and center. I'll let you know. All right, guys. Well, I made it in there. I had my bag of stuff. I say made it. I made it through the front door, and the postman guy is at the back door, or the door going in. And as I'm sitting there with my bag, I'm running in. He looks at me and he goes, "Man." And then he opens the door. He says, "I'm just kidding." So, I made it. By the skin of my teeth. Yeah, baby. All right. So, I think that is a good way to start the day. I think it's a good way to end the video. I do want to take y'all shopping one of these days. Shopping, baby. I do. So, y'all help me with that. I need subscribers. I need 50 to go live. That's what it is. Because I'm not going to spend the time cutting and editing. I want to go live. So, I need y'all's help with that, all right? So, that being said, y'all have a wonderful day. Come back and see me. Like, comment, share, subscribe. All of that wonderful YouTube mumbo jumbo. All right? Bye.